Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another grocery haul video. Now, if you are new here, welcome to my channel, and for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. My name is Sue, and if grocery hauls are your thing, then keep on watching. Alright friends, so a couple things have changed in my household to where I feel like now that we're in the house, we got a lot of work done to the house, a lot of things have been happening around here at the Stark homestead. Not that it'll ever be a homestead, but you guys get the drift. We do live further out in the country, and with the pending upcoming transition of presidency, I wanted to be a little bit more prepared than what I was the last time with the rise of the plague, you know, cases going on, and the future of whether or not we're gonna go into a shutdown or not. I wanted to go ahead and stock my pantry. So what I felt like the best thing to do for my family is that I'm going to take the meals that we at least eat once a month, and every time I'm going to prepare that meal, I'm buying the meal for that week and also for extra meals to put in the deep freeze. I did go out and purchase me a deep freeze, and I did go out last week and purchase like 18 pounds of beef and 14 or 15 pounds of chicken. So I'm going to have a rotating pantry. My hope is to eventually get it to be a 3-month rotating pantry. I am not going to put anything in my pantry that we are not going to eat, that we don't eat at least once a month anyway. Some of these meals we will eat twice a month. It just depends on how we're feeling. So as I stock my pantry, I will bring you guys along with that journey. And as I rotate my pantry out, I will also share that with you and how I plan on setting that up as we move along in the process. It is a process. This week is a week where both me and my husband get paid, so I was able to spend a little bit more. What you're gonna see here in front of you is about $150 worth. I budgeted this week for $200, but I know that my local grocery store is gonna be having some sales this week, so I wanted to preserve at least $50 so I can go and get some stock up items once those items go on sale, because it is the week before Thanksgiving, so a lot of things are gonna go on sale. So I want to make sure that I have the money to be able to stock up on some of those items. But what you're gonna see here, I have meal planned out for hash brown casserole, chicken pot pie, and hot dogs and macaroni and cheese this week. I still do have chicken Alfredo from last week, as well as spaghetti, and those were the first two items that I stocked up in my pantry. When I went and purchased the big lot of beef and the big lot of chicken, I went ahead and prepped and bought all of the items to make 4 of each of those meals, actually 5, because I added that into this week's grocery meal plan. So what you're not going to see here is the stuff for chicken Alfredo and the stuff for spaghetti, because I have previously already bought that. And there was a couple items that the store didn't have. This is a Walmart grocery pickup. There was some items the store didn't have, so I will have to go back in to my app and put some of that stuff back into my grocery app for next week. My grocery haul for next week, and as we move forward through this, I will share that with you as well. What items we are missing from the ingredients that I need to make. For example, I'm missing something for my chicken pot pie, so I will explain that to you as we move further through the grocery haul, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna turn you guys around and I'm gonna share with you guys what we bought. Okay, so first thing is first, I did go ahead and pick up 2 things of root beer. Sorry about, I got paint all in my floor We just got done doing, with that light you probably can't see it real well, but we just put shiplap on this side and painted it. My pantry is through here and like right on the other side of this door. This is my kitchen that we're standing in. This is the island. And eventually we are going to be replacing these cabinets here because I don't like them. And they're very old, and the countertops as well. We're going to be doing butcher block here. And then you move around. Here's my stove. And eventually I'll go with stainless steel appliances, but this is kind of where all of my stuff is at for those of you guys who I haven't done like a house tour. And then through here, sorry about that mess there, like I said, we've been painting and carrying on, is my living room, if you guys can see that. So, and then this is kind of like an entryway. On the other side of that door is a garage that we're converting. I'll just walk you through real quick. We're converting, this is where my pantry is, as you guys can see here. I did stock up on a thing of paper towels, a thing of toilet paper. We got trash bags up there. And then I had bought a 10-pound bag of both flour and sugar. Now, I'm not a big baker, but I felt like 10 pounds would be plenty for us because I'm not doing like a prepper pantry. I'm just doing, like a 3-month rotating pantry, just so that my goal is to do a 3-month rotating pantry so that I only have to go grocery shopping once a month. Therefore, you know, being able to eat out of our pantry. So here we have 6 boxes. Do we have 6 boxes? No, we have 4 boxes of penne. We have 6 jars of Alfredo, but on my grocery haul that I'm getting ready to show you, I did pick up 2 more because we use 1 pound of 1 box of pasta, 2 jars of sauce, and then I have the stuff here to make the spaghetti as well. And then last week I had bought you know, an extra box of cat litter and cat food and dog food. My dog food is really pricey, so I'm gonna have to budget out $100 to get like a 4-month supply. The cat food, the kitten food that we eat is Meow Mix, but at my store I can only get this small bag, and my cats don't eat this whole bag in 1 week, so I think that should be fine. So this is my pantry. I do have the doors off of here because I'm painting them to match the rest of my house. They're out in the shop right now being painted. And then mind the mess, but this is our garage. And as you can see, we are adding an extra bedroom here. Actually, there's a bedroom here and a bedroom back there, but that one back there will be my office. And then this on this side will be a family room, and then there's the deep freezer that I bought. So we're currently putting this stuff together out here. The deep freezer will be staying out here. I just don't know if it's gonna be here or if I'm gonna put it here. See, here's my pantry doors right there that we're getting ready to paint this color to match the rest of my house. And so I don't know if the deep freezer will stay here or if it will go down there by the door, and then that door just leads outside because this was a garage and we're converting it to have extra space in the home for all of us to fit. So that's kind of where I'm at right there, as you guys can see. You know, we just bought this house 2 months ago, and we're currently just in the process of redoing everything. But just to give you an idea of where I'm going to store all of my stuff, there's an idea. So anyway, that was a long tangent for why there's paint droplets all over this floor. This floor is getting replaced. It's a gorgeous floor, but once I replace the cabinets, we're going to do a lighter cabinet with butcher block countertops. This floor won't work. So we will be replacing this floor throughout. We have carpet through here and down the hallway, and we'll be replacing that as well. When it comes time to do the floor, we're going to redo all of the floor except for in the bedrooms. The bedrooms in this home, the bedrooms that are already standing in this home are already freshly new carpeted. So we won't be replacing that until it's time, until that carpet gets worn out or whatever. So anyway, moving along, we have 2 cases of water here, 2 things of root beer. If my family drinks soda, it's usually root beer. This stuff here will probably last us 2 weeks. This isn't for like a stock up pantry. That is just for the next couple of weeks of drinks. And we do have well water, so the only time this water ever gets used is if we're going to work and we're taking water with us, or if we're going on a car ride and we're going to take water with us. We really don't use this bottled water often, but I do feel like it's important to have some just in case, you know, we need it. We could use reusable bottles, and myself personally, I'd rather drink the well water. So when I go to work, I generally do fill my like glass water bottles up and put that in the refrigerator and then take it to work with me. But my husband is not as eco-friendly as I am, so he takes the bottled water because he can't be bothered, okay? And that's the truth of it. So we're doing hash brown casserole this week. My hash brown casserole consists of hash browns. I prefer to get the shredded hash browns, but they didn't have enough in stock for me to be able to do that. So instead I just got these hash browns, and I do feel like I'm gonna have to get 5. I got 5 bags here. We have a family of 5, so we probably need 2 of these. Unless it's a time where my oldest son's not going to be at home, and then we would only need 1. But I feel like I thought that these were a little bit the bigger bag, and they're not. So we will have to get 5 more of these for sure. We got mixed vegetables because I do like to make like a chicken pot pie casserole, and there is 5 bags of mixed vegetables here, and that should be plenty for the casserole. My family prefers a little heavy on the chicken, a little less on the vegetables, but I like to squeeze the veggies in, so I did pick up 5 bags of these for that. And one, like I said, we will be eating chicken pot pie for dinner one night this week, so 4 of these are going in the freezer. The same with this. I will leave out, actually I'm going to leave out 2 of these, maybe not. We'll try to make it with 1, and we'll see before I go and start getting crazy on buying more hash browns. I'll try to make it with 1. I'm just used to making it bigger so that there's leftovers, but maybe I will try to make it with 1 and see how that goes, okay? So before I go ahead and order 5 more bags, we'll just have 1 package this one night this week, and we'll see how that goes. Mixed vegetables there. This isn't for the pantry. This is just for our weekly stuff. We got chewy chocolate chunk granola bars. I got the Sloth-tastic ones for Liam's lunchbox. And I got a big thing of Go-Go Squeeze for Liam's lunchbox. I will stock snacks very last in my pantry, and the reason why that is because I just feel like it's more important to have the meals in my pantry than the snacks in my pantry. I mean, we could live without snacks if we had to, so I feel like that's the last thing that needs to go into the pantry. I got a thing of Uncrustables for lunches this coming up week. I also got some diced peaches with no sugar added for lunch boxes this week. I'm having a hard time finding fresh fruit right now. I don't know what the deal is, but every time I've gone into Walmart, the berries and all that stuff, the grapes and everything just haven't looked great again. I had this problem like midsummer, I would say, so I figured I'd just get some fruit cups for now since we are going into winter, because even though this was an online grocery haul, I know that the fruits inside Walmart hasn't been great lately, so I don't want to risk paying money for something that is not edible, or that's not going to last the week. So my philosophy on hygiene products or anything else, laundry soap, dish soap, anything like that that we're going to need, every time I need to buy one, I'm just going to buy 2 until I have a 4-month supply, as long as my grocery budget allows me to do that. So here I needed 1 body wash, so I just went ahead and picked up 2. In this house, I am the only woman, so I do just use the men's body wash because I just think it's ridiculous to buy 1 body wash for me. Over here, we have just, you know, some dog treats for the dogs for this coming up week. That's not going into stock. Eventually, I will stock this pet supplies, but I think that I'm going to stock the food first, and then pet supplies, and then, like, snacks, okay? So, like I said, every time I buy, every time I need to buy something, I'm going to buy 2 of it until I have a 3-month supply when it comes to non-grocery items. So we have ibuprofen. So this is the box of 2. I actually don't need toothbrushes right at this moment, but because I was buying toothpaste, I went ahead and picked up the toothbrushes. And this is a 6-pack. It's enough to change our toothbrushes out in my house. So, and they're only like $3, so I just went ahead and picked that up. We needed Crest toothpaste, obviously. So we got the kids 3-pack, and then we got the adults 3-pack. And then that way we have plenty. I won't have to buy this for quite some time. If anything, I would have to buy more kid stuff because they tend to waste more than adults do, obviously. But this should be a good 3-month supply for us adults, and this is probably at least a 2 months for our kids. So I may, next time I know that we're running low on toothpaste, pick up another pack of that for the pantry. And then corn, we really, we're going to be doing hot dogs, macaroni and cheese, and a side. And because they are starting to limit again, like the canned supply goods, I figured for the next few weeks, I have so many things that take green beans and corn as sides, so many dishes that we make routinely, that I'm just going to start picking up 6 cans until I feel like we have enough in stock to last us for 3 months, because they're only letting you buy, at least here, they're only letting us buy 6 cans of each one at a time. So I did get 6 cans of green beans, 6 cans of corn. The green beans, like I said, we use these as sides a lot. Like when we have that hash brown casserole, we'll use these. Next week, I plan on prepping potatoes, Polish sausage, and green bean dish. And that obviously takes green beans. And then we do eat a lot of corn and mashed potatoes, stuff like that. So for the next little bit, I will be stocking up on 6 cans of these each week until I feel like I have enough. We have, and plus I'm writing down all of my meals in my planner so that I have enough meat on hand to match the recipes that we use. For example, I know that out of that 18 pounds of hamburger meat, I've used 4 pounds for the spaghetti, and I'm getting ready to use another 5 pounds for the hash brown casserole, because we do put hamburger meat inside my hash brown casserole. So I have that all wrote down to where I know that I have enough meat to match the dishes that I'm doing. So we like to eat the beef classic hot dogs. We like the all beef uncured franks. They are expensive. These guys are like $4 or $5 a pack. But usually, you know, everybody gets 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 of them in here. Everybody usually eats about 2 hot dogs and then macaroni and cheese and a vegetable or whatever we decide we're having. Sometimes it's tater tots that we have with hot dogs. Sometimes it's other things. It just depends. So we will have this one night this week. And then when we're just eating a hot dog, we like to eat these. When we're eating stuff like beanie weenies, sometimes the kids like to eat beanie weenies. Actually, all of my kids love beanie weenies, even my oldest one. I don't necessarily use the expensive hot dogs. These are for like the hot dog night, if that makes sense. And then let me come back over here. There's a lot on here. I kind of stacked it in a way. I did go ahead and pick up, there's 9 boxes of macaroni and cheese here. I need 10 to match the hot dogs. So we do eat 2 boxes of these at one time. And our favorite, which is the thick and creamy macaroni and cheese, they didn't have. So I just opted to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the spirals, and then there's 4 boxes of the 3 cheese. Had I known that I had originally picked out 6 of the spirals, had I known that they didn't have the 6th one, I would have just picked up another box of 3 cheese, but because now I am going to be like, I have one extra spiral, so now I'm going to have to try to locate an extra spiral macaroni and cheese to fit in there. And these things last pretty long time. Obviously, they last a good long time. That's the other thing that I won't be doing in my pantry, is putting things that will that don't have a very long shelf life, because I don't want to be wasting anything either. I'm solely getting things that I know we're going to be eating. The potato chips are for this week, snacks, and then I do have 10 cans of cream of mushroom. Now I need our cream of chicken. I do need 10 cans of cream of mushroom, but they did not have it, and I'm going to explain to you why I need so much cream of mushroom here in a second. I put cream of mushroom, I put 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushroom in my hash brown casserole, okay? And then in my chicken pot pie, we put cream of chicken. So they only let me get 10 cans. I would have preferred to get 20, because I need 5 of these for my hash brown casserole, but I actually need 2 cans of cream of chicken for my chicken pot pie. So I still need 5 more cans of cream of chicken, plus just to make the recipes that are here on this bar, or this island right now. And then I need 5 cans of cream of mushroom to finish the recipes that I have. But I would prefer to have a few extra for other items in case I decide to put cream of chicken in anything else. We got some sweet Hawaiian rolls. That is for lunch boxes this week. I got 2 of the watermelon, or the wild strawberry water enhancers for my husband. This is where the bottled water comes in, and I think this is the reason why he wants the bottled water, is because he doesn't want to have to clean out a reusable bottle every time he uses one of these enhancers. So I'm gonna start getting 2 boxes each week until we're stocked up on that. Here are the other 2 jars of Alfredo sauce that I needed to complete what's in my pantry already. So we have that. I have peanut butter, and like I said, on the things that we use all the time, I'm going to, as long as they have a pretty long shelf life, I'm going to buy 2 of these just to get a start on my stock up in my pantry. So peanut butter, we go through quite a bit. My family loves peanut butter. We make peanut butter protein balls. We make peanut butter cookies. My kids just love plain old peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They eat them a lot. When given the opportunity to have like lunch meat, like sandwiches for lunch, and you have like lunch meat and stuff, they will pick peanut butter and jelly over lunch meat every day, all day. And my husband does as well. My husband actually doesn't like lunch meat of any kind besides bologna. So anyway, I picked up 2 of those. One because I need it now in my kitchen, and the other is for the pantry. And then this is what I use as the crust in my chicken pot pie. They only had 8. They only let me buy 8. I don't know if that's all they had. I use 2 of these at a time to make my chicken pot pie. So I need 2 more to get the supplies that I need for my pantry. So I'll be adding that back into my groceries for next week. Hopefully, you know, just getting 2 next week won't be an issue. We'll see. And then we have strawberry jelly. So I picked up 2 of these. One for now, one for the pantry, and grape jelly. One for now, one for the pantry. If I end up stocking meatballs, because they're frozen, the meatballs themselves I buy are frozen, I'll probably pick up more grape jelly for that, because I do put grape jelly in my meatballs. Just a little bit, not much, but I like to have enough on hand that I can pull out of my pantry. My goal, like I said, is to, sorry for that light. My goal is to be able to eat out of my pantry and only grocery shop once a month. That is my goal, ultimately. Ketchup, my kids eat a lot of ketchup, y'all. So every time I go, it's just like the green beans and the corn. My kids probably eat through one of these in a week. So in order for me to have enough on hand, okay, maybe they eat through one of these in 2 weeks. So in order to have enough on hand, I would need like 6 of these in my pantry for 3 months. So every time I do a Walmart grocery pickup, I'll probably just add one. They're not that expensive, only a couple bucks, so it won't be that big of a deal. We got some cinnamon applesauce. My husband really likes this, so does my youngest child. My middle child doesn't like applesauce at all, so I figured I put one in the refrigerator and then one in the pantry and kind of get stocked up on that. I got a loaf of bread. This isn't the bread that I ordered, but obviously it's the bread that I got. And then I got some Pringles pizza just for snacks this week. I got a gallon of milk. Okay, so when it comes to cheese and sour cream, I got 5 things of sour cream there because I do put sour cream in my hash brown casserole. These are good frozen for about 4 months. So I went ahead and picked up 4. One is for my refrigerator now. I mean, I picked up 5. One is for my refrigerator now for this week's dinner. And then I'm going to date these and put these in my deep freeze and pull them out when I need to. Because I'll be cooking inside of a dish, I'm okay with the consistency. I think sometimes when you get frozen sour cream and then you unthaw it, the consistency is a little bit different, but because I'm putting it in something and not using it like on tacos, I think that this is gonna be just fine. So I will date this and put this in my freezer, and then I think cheese as well will freeze pretty well as well for about 3 or 4 months. So we eat a lot of cheese in this house, and it would take us like, I would say 10 of these bags to stay frozen, but what I'm going to do is only freeze about 4 of them. So I need 1 of these for this week. So I will leave one in my refrigerator, and I'm gonna freeze this one. I'm gonna date it so I make sure to pull it out of my freezer first. And as we move along, I will go ahead and add more bags of cheese. Like every week I will just buy 1 or 2 bags of extra cheese to go in the freezer. They only let me buy 2 at a time this week. I don't know why that was, but they only allowed me 2. I try to put 5 in my cart and they only let me have 2. I need 5 of these to do my hash brown casserole. So I'm going to use 1 this week. I'm going to add 2 more to my cart next week. And I will freeze the other 2. And then I'll only need 1 more to complete the meals that I have on hand. Because I feel like it's important for me to make sure I go meal by meal when I'm stocking up my pantry. I want everything that I'm going to need for the entire complete meal in my pantry. So I have a running list in my planner of the things that I still need to get for each meal. I've already wrote it down when I checked my grocery order. Everything is right, except for obviously I'm missing a box of... They gave me everything except for this isn't the bread that I ordered, but it'll work for this week. I'm not going to go in there and complain about a $1 loaf of bread. But I have a running list of the things that I still need to complete these meals. I know that I need some more cheese. I know I need 2 more buttermilk biscuits. I know that I need about 10 cans of cream of mushroom and 5 cans, well, I need 5 cans of cream of mushroom, 5 cans of cream of chicken to complete what I have, but I'd like to get more. So if they let me get 10 more of each of those, if they let me get 10 of each of those next week, I will do that. And then that is it that I'm gonna need to complete. I need 1 more box of macaroni and cheese. I do believe I have a box of macaroni and cheese in my cabinet, but it's not gonna match any of that's on there. So either I'll get 2 of the same kind next week and replace the spirals and put it in. I don't know, I'll figure that part out. Because I like to stay organized with all of my things. Anyway, so that's about $150. I will keep you guys up to date on my progress with stocking my pantry and my freezer. And I will let you know from time to time how I'm doing on that process. You guys will obviously see what I'm buying every week, so you guys will get talked to about it. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a prepper. I'm just trying to get especially through the winter months. We live out in the country, so they're calling for a bad winter right now in the state of Missouri, and I know that I will get stuck at home. So if I can't get out, I would like to at least know that I could survive for at least 3 months without going grocery shopping if I had to. And also, like I said, I don't trust the government as far as I can spit it. Everything is all up in the air, so I'm just trying to be prepared for the next shutdown if we have one. And yeah, although I'm an essential worker, so I seriously doubt I will be shut down. But if I'm the only one working and my husband's not, then we're not going to be able to afford to go grocery shopping, because all of my money will go towards our bills, and we're not in the business of taking out of our emergency savings unless we have to. So that is the deal with that. We're just going to change things up, get a little bit more prepared, work out of the groceries that we have. Eventually, hopefully in 3 months from now, I can do a monthly grocery shopping and everything would be okay, except for maybe going back for like milk, bread, eggs, stuff like that that won't last very long. That is my ultimate goal, is to cut my grocery expense down. But in order for me to do that, I have to be able to have a pantry rotating in my home. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you're having for dinner this week. I'm interested to know if you know of any easy meals that I can stock in my pantry that takes very little ingredients, because that's what's going in my pantry, is things that don't take a ton of ingredients that I can stock, and fairly simple and inexpensive meals. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And for those of you guys who watch my videos every week and leave me comments, thank you so very much. I do read them all. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.